Let's look at this diagram and see how we can make this calculation together. I want to do this calculation in two ways, so don't skip this video. This is a diagram. The pitch angle is 30 degrees, sheet dimension is 2.4 by 0.9, number of sheets is required. The traditional method which everybody knows is this. If you want to calculate the number of sheets required to roof this building, first of all, we need to use the slope to find the length of the rafter. So let's have this diagram in this form. So if from here to here is 10 meters, it means half of this is 5 meters. So here is 5. The pitch, we are using 30 degree pitch angle. So the length of the rafter is what we are asked to calculate, which is equal to 5 over cos 30 is given us 0.866. So which, if you use this to divide by this, you have 5.77 meters. This becomes the length of rafter. If you have known the length of rafter, then the calculation is done. The next thing for us to do is to find the roof area. I haven't known the length of this rafter from this point to this point. So roof area, so the building length is what? 20 meters. Multiplied by length of rafter is what? 5.77. We have to multiply this by 2 to make up for this side and this other side. So multiply this and multiply by 2. Whatever you have is the roof area. So we have roof area of 231 meter square. So with this roof area, we can now calculate for number of sheets. Roof area is 231. Area of one sheet. Remember, area of one sheet is, sheet dimension is 2.4 by 0.9. So area of one sheet becomes 2.4 by 0.9, which is giving us 231 over 2.16. So the number of sheets becomes 107 numbers. So this is number of sheets required. At this point, you can now as well add your wastage. Add 5% wastage. You can also add maybe 15% for lapping, to cover up your lapping. Now secondly, the other method I want to use for this calculation is this. Get your floor area. How do you get your floor area? Your building length multiplied by what? Your building width. From the diagram, our building length is 20 meters. Our width is what? 10 meters. So our floor area eventually becomes 200 square meters. So for us, having gotten this floor area, for us to get the roofing area, this is what you need to do. This method is faster. I'm calculating the roofing area using floor area. So I will use this floor area of 200 square meters multiplied by a multiplying factor which will take care of the slope. Remember the first method I used the slope. This one I'm not using the slope. I'm using a multiplying factor that will take care of the slope. For 30 degree pitch, the multiplying factor is 1.155. So we multiply this by 200. You see that we also have 231 square meter of roofing area, which is still the same thing as this when we use the slope of 30% to find the length of the rafter. So at this point, you can now calculate your number of sheets. Using the roof area, which is 231 divided by what? Area of one sheet. Area of one sheet is 2.16. So you end up having 107 numbers of sheets.